Brooklyn Now Then Ends.
It was the holiday season in New York City. 171 people were ready to fly. Some were running late to their flight, some planned it perfectly. The youngest, an 11-year-old boy. People on Park Slope were having a normal day. Some were doing holiday errands, some were grocery shopping. Just another day in Brooklyn. But they didn't know they would all be dead within hours. There would be statistics in the deadliest air disaster in history at that time. You never know when your last day will be. United Airlines Flight 826 struck TWA Flight 266. Mid-air and death fell from the sky. Flight 826 spun out of control after the collision and fell onto Park Slope, Brooklyn, and killing 6 people into the quiet neighborhood ready for the holidays. No words I can say can describe the pain, the death, and the loss that was brought to the city on that day in 1960. First responders ran to the scene, but as soon as they arrived, they knew there wasn't anything to do except a rescue mission to clean up and to put out the fires of the terrible accident. No lives in that could be saved. I, like them, know there are no words that I can say to explain this terrible, deadly accident. So go back in time with me and take a look and see what our history holds. December of 1960. My hope is that all of these victims have found a peace somewhere after their terrible deaths. But from the ashes of this disaster, critical changes did emerge. Mandatory flight recorders, new speed limits for aircraft, and a complete overhaul of how air traffic was managed across the entire country. That sounds familiar today, doesn't it? New York, as always, rebuilt from this terrible tragedy and continued on into its future, always being the greatest city on the face of the earth, and Brooklyn especially a big part of it. So continue on with me to take a look back on this terrible day of New York history.
Peace.
Have a nice day.